Welcome, everybody, to a special Sunday night edition of Speedway Stories. It's your host, Wally, here. I got a special guest tonight. He's been up here on the show before and everything else. My good buddy, Cory Butcher from We Broke Garage with his son, Hunter, to come up here and hang out with us tonight for a little while. What's up, guys?
What's going on, Chris?
Not much. How you guys doing this weekend?
Oh,
What's up,
not too
Hunter?
bad. Plugging my phone in here. Bear with me just a moment. There we
You're
go.
good, bud. There you are. So what you guys been up to this winter besides freezing our asses off like typical Ohio weather?
Just trying to work in the shop, huh?
Yeah.
Just trying to work in the shop, get some of these projects done. We've been working on some customers' vehicles too, so anything we can do to stay busy and make that warm weather come a little bit quicker.
Oh yeah. By the way, I wanted to say congratulations on the sponsorship of Ace Fuels, man. That's pretty badass, dude.
Thank you. We're pretty excited to join teams with them, and we've actually picked up a couple others this year. Of course, Hot Shop Secret is still on with us. They've been sponsors of ours for 9 years now. Jack's Wax Detailing Products. They've been on with us for quite a while.
Phone issues in the shop.
Squeaks Pickerington, Ohio.
Hell yeah. Nice.
So we've got a few rolling for this year. So hopefully we have a pretty good 2026.
So far, it sounded like it is, man. And I seen you got Amber's Blazer over to Drew and shit over at the shop and everything else. I can't wait to see the big reveal here in about 5 or 6 weeks, man. What you guys decided on the paint that he's going to lay on that bad boy?
Yeah, he's actually working a little bit quicker than what we thought we was going to. When we dropped off, what day was that? We dropped off the wheels and tires Friday.
Yeah.
We dropped off wheels and tires to him on Friday, and he was ready to start doing body work on it. So
no shit, nice.
Yeah,
I seen where he had the glass. I was gonna say I seen on Facebook where he had the glass and shit out and everything already, getting ready to start prepping and shit.
Yep.
Benji, they do. They actually, his family is. They used to drag race and stuff. Now he does a lot of the drag and drive events that's going on and stuff. So, but yeah, he's into drag racing and everything else.
I got to figure out how to get this thing up on my laptop because I can't read none of the comments.
Yeah, it's hard doing this on the phone and everything else. You should be able to, because I'm running mine off my laptop and everything. You can do the StreamYard right off the website and everything else, and the link you should be able to go through your email and follow the link through on your laptop that way too if you need to. So
okay, let's see if we can make it happen here.
By the way, Hunter, your shirts look badass, man. Did you come up with that design, or was that something Dad did?
We kind of did it together. He came up with the base of it, and I added some details to it.
Oh yeah, I like it, man. As soon as I get some money up, I'm definitely gonna get one. That's for damn sure.
We're definitely trying. I think he's up to 10 or 12 shirts sold on our website now, and then he's got a bunch more sold off the website. So.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome. Amber went on a quick trip with her daughters this weekend, but they're on their way back home this evening, and we should start getting the first shipment of those out here next week. So,
nice.
And then the 1st of February we'll be pushing the rest of our merch on the website. So we'll go back. We'll have some of the older designs, the older We Broke Garage designs. We'll have those on there. We've got some new merch coming out. And some new designs. So
hell yeah, man! It's gonna be awesome to see what all comes out. So I got my main question this year is, what's your guys' goals for 2026? Especially with the drag and drive. Oh, there's my co-host. Hang on one second.
You're all right,
Johnny. This is my buddy Cory. Cory, this is my co-host Johnny. We've become friends over the last year. He's been helping out co-hosting shows. So, but yeah. I know you got some drag and drives going on. Hunter, you gonna have the S10 done at least for one of them this year, possibly?
Oh, definitely.
Hell yeah, man! Looking forward to seeing that shit.
We're gonna try for the end of fall, I think. If not for one of the drag and drives, at least for our Hocking Hills cruise.
Dude, that's sweet, man. That was awesome. You put that together, and I'll be honest with you, man. You guys had a hell of a turnout for being what it was, just kind of short notice on that.
Yeah,
ordeal
yeah.
throw together. That was a good turnout for that.
We had quite a few people jump on, and then I probably received another, oh, I don't know, probably another 30 or 40 messages after it was over with. Of people wanting to join in next year. So
Oh yeah.
so yeah, it should be a pretty decent one. And then we're gonna do another one actually in April of we're calling it the Butter Churn Cruise. We're actually going up
Nice.
back way through Knox County up to Berlin, up to the Amish country area.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
So
You'll have all the Amish kids out there, man, chasing the drooling as you go, we all cruise through there.
Oh yeah.
we'll see. It's still going to be a little bit early in the season, but
Right.
we'll try it.
So another thing I wanted you to share tonight, another reason besides just hanging out and shooting the shit, tell everybody that about your cure for the cruising for the cure that you got coming up here this next year that you put together, man.
So this is going to be just a 2-day hot rod cruise, and really, we're not turning anybody away. Whatever they want to bring, whether it be a bike, a daily driver, doesn't matter. But we are going to leave out of Hartford Fairgrounds on May 2nd around 9 o'clock in the morning. Our first checkpoint is going to be Hot Shot Secret up at 95 and 71. We'll stop there. They're going to put on a little display for us. Let us walk through there. Got some goodie bags to pass out to all of our contestants. So that'll be a fun little stop. And then we are heading up to the speed shop at Toledo. That'll be our second stop for the day.
Is that Fox's place?
That's Jim Fox's place.
That's what I thought.
Right.
Yep.
Good old Jim.
So we'll stop there, and then we pack up and head out of there and go to Millbury Car and Truck Museum. And the Millbury Car and Truck Museum is a family-owned husband and wife. They put their personal collection up as a museum to the public. So we're going to do a little car show there, and then we'll head off to the hotel for the night. And then on Sunday morning, the first checkpoint is going to be the Lighthouse in Port Clinton. And then second one is going to be Mansfield Speedway. And we're hoping to be back to Hartford Fairgrounds probably between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. While we're doing all this, at each checkpoint, all of our drivers will collect a poker chip. The poker chip will have Cure for the Cruise or Cruise for the Cure 2026 on one side, and then I'll have our checkpoint on the other. Once they get back to the Hartford Fairgrounds on Sunday, they'll present those 5 chips. They'll get to take 5 draws out of a deck of cards, and it'll be like a tier system on what kind of prize you can win with your poker hand.
Nice. I had a question here real quick.
Yep.
What was your thought? This is from my buddy Benji. What were your thoughts on the ZR1X drag time that they posted for that car? What's your thoughts on that?
You know, I mean, these newer cars are just getting so fast, just straight from the factory. But quite honestly, in my eyes, they really don't do anything for me. That's just like the Chargers and the Challengers and, you know, the Coyote Mustangs. And they just, when you don't put your blood, sweat, and tears into these things to make them go quick, you just got a big pocketbook. That's not our style.
Yeah, Benji's actually working on his. He just finally got him a vet. He's working his way up too. He's been adding some aftermarket shit and stuff.
Nice.
He's big. He's a big car guy. Does the coffee and cruise ins and shit in North Carolina. He's from North Carolina. Man,
Okay.
He sends me pictures and videos of the car meets down there and shit. It's freaking. It's pretty awesome shit he's been sending me.
We're actually going to be in North Carolina for a drag and drive event this year in September.
Is there one really?
Yeah, Drop the Hammer. It's a 3-day event.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So we'll be down there. I think it's like the second weekend of September.
Hell yeah, man. That's
So,
awesome, dude.
Yep, that's one of them.
Yeah, you guys. I know I've seen being on Facebook, sharing and stuff, and TikTok, mostly Facebook, been sharing your stuff out, man. I mean, Yeah,
Yeah,
me and you, like we've talked before, we've had our differences at Donley, but that wasn't nothing between us. That was the workplace that tried to get between us there.
yeah.
But we
It's like
stayed close. We've been close ever since then, man, and that and pacemakers and everything else, helping
that
out.
place seemed to get between a lot of people.
Yeah, big time.
All right, hey
Yeah.
Chris, I'm on this StreamYard. Where do I put the link in at?
So you're on StreamYard.
On my
Um,
laptop. Yeah.
did you go to your email and grab the link that I sent
Oh
you through your phone? So
no, I don't have that email on my laptop. It's
yeah,
I got
that
a
would be the way to get it through to do on
link
over onto your
now.
laptop,
Now
Bubba.
it's already in it.
Yeah.
Are you able to send the link now or not now that we're already in it? I'll give you a
Let
different
me see
I'll
what
give you a different email address to send it to.
yeah, give me 1 second here, buddy. Oops. Just bear with us, guys. Trying to get him over where he's got better service and better. You can see everything. What's the email, Corey?
WeBrokeGarage@gmail.com.
All right, damn it! Quit being stupid, computer.
If it's too much work, don't worry about it. We'll just roll with it on here. You can tell me
All
if
right,
people are
Bubba.
asking questions.
Yeah, I can shoot him up for you, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
being
that'll be
recorded,
fine.
so.
You're all right.
But
You're all
yeah,
right, man.
it's yeah, I've seen, like I said, the interesting stuff, plus your sponsors that you've picked up. Some, like I said, with Ace Fuels, your guys' Drag and Drive. So
Yeah.
since the last time you were on here, now that you've actually got a few Drag and Drives under, do you enjoy that more than actually when you guys were drag racing back in the day
One
when we first met?
100%. Yep, 100%. Especially after we did Six Smokies back in October.
Mm-hmm.
That set the bar pretty high. It was probably the best 7-day vacation I've ever taken in 44 years of me being alive. We got to do some really cool stuff that we'd never get to do any other time. Things that you would never really even think about doing. Like going to that Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. That was awesome.
Or
Being able to drive,
cruising down through downtown Nashville like you guys did.
yeah, being able to drive down Broadway in your hot rod was pretty awesome. I mean, there was 400 of us that went down Broadway in the evening. So, there was thousands and thousands of people out walking around. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. We really had a good time with it. And even like the one that Hunter got to go up to us with, and he's a little bit limited on some of them that he can go to because of being in the marching band. That takes up a lot of his time right now. So I think we've got him scheduled to at least go to 2 of them that's not going to interfere with his band this year. So that'll be Drop the Hammer up in Michigan, which is what we did last year. He rode around with Dad last year in the 64. And we kind of switched off a little bit. I think he rode with Amber a little bit too.
Yeah.
This year he'll be with me in the red truck. So yeah, just the different things that you get to do when you go on these drag and drives. You're putting miles on the car instead of enjoying them 10 or 15 seconds at a time. Six Smokies, we did 932 miles in Amber's Blazer in 7 days. So just being able to enjoy doing stuff like that, seeing different sights, and then the people on top of it, the people that you meet at these things are just unbelievable people. We've made lifelong friends from these drag and drive events, and and you're not going to a track and staring at the same cars and the same people every single weekend.
Right.
And you can do it on a budget. I mean, you really can. You know, the sick events, the 7-day events, they're quite a bit more expensive. But you know, jumping into these small 3-day events like your Drop the Hammer events or the Buckeye Skips events that's going on in Ohio this year, it's really not that bad. I mean, that's, you know, we haven't done one where we've actually raced at it yet because we haven't been able to get into them, the sick events. But we're looking at racing both trucks and all 3 events that we're going to, or 4 events that we're going to this year.
That's awesome, man. Well, and two, you really get with these dragon drives, man. I remember going back to the power, Hot Rod Power Tour was always the big thing for the dragon
Yep.
drive. I got to go one year, finally get to go to one when it was at Trails. Met Lutz, Tina Pierce, and a bunch of them. I met the guys from Austria and shit that came over. Yeah, the atmosphere from growing up around the drag strip, doing 2 of these dragon drives just as a spectator on my side, it's night and day difference.
Right.
Let alone
Yep.
just being a spectator and getting to walk and see all the hard work put into these cars that people are actually abusing because they're putting these miles and shit on these cars, and it's amazing to see.
There's a big difference between building a street car, building a race car, and building a race car that you can drive on the street. There's a big difference. But yeah, one exciting thing that we have going on is this summer in the last week of June, Hunter's actually going to be racing my red truck.
Nice. Hell yeah, man.
Buckeye Skips has a junior street class for 13 through 16-year-olds. So instead of me racing during the event, it's going to be Hunter racing during the event. So that'll be pretty fun.
Buddy. Oh, and by the way, Hunter, wanted to tell you congratulations making varsity for marching band this year.
Oh,
didn't get a chance to tell your dad to tell you congrats on that, bud.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, he had a good time with it. That's making varsity marching band as an 8th grader is a big thing in Johnstown because their band don't screw around. I mean, it's a top tier marching band for high schools. So yeah, he was pretty excited about that, and of course we were really excited about it. We got to go watch him, and he had a lot of fun with it. Made some new friends, and now he's into playing the drums. So he's got Dad's old set of tubs out here set up in the shop playing them now. So
yeah,
look out, Cory. The replacement's coming.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm too old for that stuff.
No, that's awesome though, man. I mean, to see that, plus to come up and stay in the car scene and everything else and enjoy it as much as you do and everything else. I mean, that's what I enjoy with mine too, is they're into it. Mainly the older 2 are. The youngest kind of dabbles in it, but the older 2 are right there, like Hunter is with you guys and everything else. He's right there in the mix of it. So it's kind of nice to have that and kind of pass the knowledge off and everything else. So, I mean, not many kids nowadays will put that damn game console down or their cell phones down to get in the garage and hang out with dad or mom or aunts and uncles that are into it.
We still have a problem with him putting his phone down, but that's
hey, if you're gonna have your phone, start videoing content. There's a way to keep you busy on your phone.
Okay.
Especially on your build.
Yeah, we hope you start getting back on Hunters here pretty soon. I'm starting to get some of these customer vehicles knocked out, but we all kind of come to an agreement that Dad's motor gets finished for his truck first before we start working on any more projects. So,
oh yeah.
Dad's
what all you got left to do on yours?
I still got to build the whole. I still got to build the whole engine. The bare block sitting right behind us here on the engine stand. So, my buddy Jimbo Slice is going to assist us in a single 76, 75 turbo setup on it. So,
Jimbo knows his shit.
Yeah, Jimbo's a good dude. But yeah, we'll start rolling on that. We've got Hunter's motor here to start doing some work on it. He's got a little 5.3 Gen 4 5.3 we're gonna put in it. So things will start rolling after the first year, and I'm able to get back to work full time. Then things will start rolling pretty quickly here on the projects.
Oh hell yeah, I get that, man.
He already went. He went to the junkyard, which we'd put in a couple of our YouTube videos. He went to the junkyard and pulled a full interior out of a GMC truck up there. So he's got it
Nice.
all put in his truck now, and it's all fitted
Good.
and looks good. And he
Yeah,
wanted a
but
bench seat in there.
like I said, been following along with the progress and stuff, man. It's coming a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey, to answer your question, yeah, I'm doing both. Both. I got two Jeeps. One I'm gonna do strictly rough truck, and the other one's I'm gonna put it on the street. It's a
There you
five
go.
speed. It's gonna be a 5-speed 4 liter.
Yeah.
Eventually, thinking about doing an LS swap, making it 2-wheel drive, just something different.
Might as well. LS
but
swaps are
yeah,
easy.
oh yeah. But for now, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it to five speed and everything else, and I'm gonna cruise
Yeah.
it and everything else. And I got the rough truck for the kids and shit to do. And worst case scenario, the rough truck's got a title. I can leave the cage in it and everything else. And if I don't,
Well,
they don't destroy it or I destroy it, we'll put it on the road and make it a drag and drive toy. Come join you guys.
rumor has it there might be a We Broke Garage Tough truck on the circuit this year.
Oh boy.
It ain't gonna be me
Nice.
driving it, but
Oh, why not? You learn your lesson from the Explorer.
yeah, learned my lesson from that one. I'm too old for that. But yeah, one of my buddies is going to. He's acquired a F-150.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
man.
So I think we're gonna decorate it up in some We Broke Garage stuff and turn him loose in it this year. So
I'll get with you.
we'll kind of
Give
see
me a
how that
sticker and
goes.
I'll get a couple stickers off of you. I'll throw them on the Jeep. Just flag the banner anyways, just for having it
Yeah.
on the Jeep too this year. So
Right on.
Absolutely, yep, we can do that. We've got a sticker sale going on right now. We've got these little
okay.
stickers. We're doing a
Nice.
little promo for Aces. Um, I'm selling 50 of these stickers at $50 a piece. Once we sell all 50 stickers, I'm going to write whoever's name bought them on the backside of them. We're going to put them in a box, and whichever sticker I pull out, whoever's name's on the back of it is going to win a free Aces EFI system.
Nice.
Dude, that's the best $50 you can spend. I seen that. Was looking into that. That's a fucking nice setup.
Yeah, they're about. Yeah, you can get a couple grand wrapped up into them with all the goodies. So
For sure.
I think it's a pretty good deal for $50.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got that going on right now. Doing that promo, of course, selling Hunter's shirts on our website. Just trying to do some things to make it through the winter. Keep on rolling here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not blessed like some places. We live in the wonderful state of Ohio, and Mother Nature's a bitch. Johnny's got the worst in though. He's in New York, so
Yes.
he
Oh my
really gets
God.
the winter effects.
Yeah,
We're also snowed out right now.
no thanks on that New York stuff. I'm good there.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Oh.
but yeah, other than that, man, I mean, that's the thing is just how dude. It is amazing though the channels, the way it's growing, both TikTok, both Facebook. Like you said, now it's to get that YouTube channel. Buddy, you
Yep,
know me. I've been sharing the shit out of everything. Even Jimbo, dude. I
yep,
remember Jimbo from the Marion days hanging out with the events he put on.
yeah. And
He is an awesome guy.
he just
And
sent me a text this morning. I think he's like 70 subscribers shy of 1,000. So
good,
Nice.
good.
he's on the move and starting to go up there. Still got a long ways to go, but
Oh,
once I got monetized through Facebook, I just kind of ran on it for a little bit, tried to get that built up first. And then I ended up releasing a couple YouTube videos, and I'll probably have another one that I'll post probably beginning of the week. But YouTube's tough. YouTube's hard to get the subscribers in. People don't realize that it's literally free. Just to push the button on there and subscribe, and it
right.
helps us out tremendously.
Well, and
Yeah.
the other thing is that's like with mine. You gotta find the bad part about YouTube is you gotta find that niche because
Yep.
there's so many different car channels with different things, and you gotta find that happy medium in between. And like my own personal channel, yeah, I'm at 80 subscribers, but that's mostly the ones I've looked through is because half of those are guys because I have reptiles too because I did a combination channel, so I
Right.
got half and half on the stuff. And I mean, it's something else to do, and I'm just happy to be. I mean, I started this adventure, my own YouTube 12 years ago, and then of course Glick started this network 4 years ago, and here I've been doing this now a year, a little over a year now, and I
Right.
mean, I love doing this shit, and I never thought I would.
It's a good time. We got into doing Tuesday night shop talks on my Facebook page, and we've had a lot of fun with that. Met a lot of new people, got some new contacts. We do our sponsor spotlights on there, which is kind of cool. It kind of gives our sponsors a little pushback and know that
Oh yeah.
we're pushing their names out there for them. So yeah, we've had some pretty good times with that. I think we're on like this Tuesday's like week 9 or week 10 of those Tuesday night shop talks. So it's to the point now where people are actually looking forward to doing it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
once you get it out there, man, and and what it's just crazy the reach we have more on Facebook,
yeah,
but it's also limited on how you talk on Facebook too without
right.
get your
Yep.
PP smacked on there compared to some of the shit on you can do here like on YouTube doing these panels and stuff. But
Right.
still, to get the following, I just rewatched yesterday's. I missed last night's special shop talk. Dude, I sat there and watched it. Fucking over almost 300 comments from people just being in there, and all the people that was on that just last night alone is amazing.
Yeah. Well, we kind of enticed a bunch of new people to get in there last night by doing what we did. So, uh, I mean, it is what it is. I needed a haircut
Oh,
anyways, so
right, but I mean, it's still though. I mean, it's growing.
yeah.
That's what
Oh
you
yeah.
got to do.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the point where, on average, we're about on our shop talks. We're generally about 3,000 to 4,000 views, um, and generally, as far as engagement goes, we're 1,500 to 2,000 on the engagement for most of them.
I
So
try to as much as I can without getting
yeah,
kicked off my phone when I do it.
they're-
That's usually what happens. I'll get in about 20 minutes in and shit, and then my phone starts on Facebook. It's like try to comment. And it's like you got to go back in again. I'm like, damn it! And
right.
that's why you see me usually rejoining because I'm in a certain part of the house where it drops the signal. I'm like, motherfucker! I'm sitting here jumping back and forth in this thing, and I was like, I'm not moving now. So I find a spot in the living room and just sit. I'm like,
I
I get
I think
service.
I think last night's was so good because we had Hunter on
That's the reason. He's the draw.
Definitely.
it. I tell you what, it didn't take very long to get 10,000 stars to shave my head. That was for sure.
It's
But
for a good. It's for a good thing, man. You can't.
yep, it worked out in our benefit. That's for sure. I didn't keep the old man cut though. I had Hunter go ahead and trim the rest of it all the way off. I
Dude,
still got to go out in public,
I still haven't seen you ever since I've known you. It's not very often you ever shaved your fucking head.
I've shaved my head quite a few times, honestly.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just saying from the times we worked at Donley, there was no.
yeah, yeah,
That's
Cory's like,
why I was
nope.
so scared they were talking about him shaving his beard.
yeah.
Like, I've never seen
No,
it.
do not do that. That is one thing I will argue with. Leave that fucker alone.
I threw a price on getting the beard last night, but they wasn't having that. So
We could shave Hunter's curly hair. Just shave it down to where it's long in the back, and that's it. He's like, leave my hair out of this.
yeah, hell, he's got a thicker beard than I do anymore.
Jeez.
It's just red; you can't see it. He's got the
Damn
biggest beard
kid.
on a 14-year-old I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
A man child. That's why we had to get out of junior dragsters. He couldn't fit in the thing no more.
Hey, he's naturally a beast.
He's
So
a
I
big
mean,
boy.
you can't.
It's nice having a big boy at 14 that ain't got no problem grabbing engine blocks and stuff like that around the shop, lifting them up, carrying them around.
Nope, that helps out, man. Just remember though, eventually that will catch up with you, Hunter. Trust me.
Yeah, like short, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this season. We're going to try to get a little bit more work done on the 64 too. So Dad's enjoying that drive a little bit more with no power steering on it and no power brakes and no air conditioning. And
So gonna start do the conversion over for.
yeah, we'll probably start doing a little bit of updating on it. I think we're going to try to shove a AOD in it so you can have overdrive and
Hell yeah, man.
throw an AC system in it. Maybe put power steering on it for him this year, and then hopefully, if everything works out good with Aces, we'll have a kill shot top end kit on it also.
That'd be sick, dude.
We're looking to hopefully do Jackpot 2 LS system, the 500 horsepower one on Amber and one on Hunters, the 800 horsepower on mine, and then the kill shot system on the 64.
That'd be badass. Jason, I've been trying to cut Hunter's hair for a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah, he has.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to this year. Just in general, all around for all of us, dude. I mean, everybody that's I'm close with, everything's looking fucking good so far for the year, and let's keep it going, dude. I mean,
Yeah, you'll have to check out that Buckeye Skips one. That one's an all Ohio drag and drive.
I will. I'll definitely look into that.
Starts off at Coonley, the old Thompson.
Oh no shit.
Up northeast, it starts there, then goes to Trails, then goes to 42, and then back to Coonley. So it's all state of Ohio.
Nice.
I just talked to Skippy a little bit ago, and tickets go on. So registration opens up for that one 8 a.m. on February 10th. So for any Ohio people that might want to get their feet wet on a drag and drive event, that'd be the one to do.
I wrote that date down, so in case if I got the money, I'll jump in on that. I'll bring the Jeep. I don't care.
So the racing side of it's $300, but like what my dad's doing, my dad doesn't care about the racing side of it, so he's just gonna follow us around. All you do is pay your $20 to get into the track each day.
No shit.
So you can follow the whole circuit, cruise with all the hot rods, all that kind of stuff, and all you do is pay your $20 to get into the track every day.
Shit, you can't beat that, man.
Yeah,
that's not bad at all either. That's awesome. I love it seeing this drag and drive becoming huge. I mean, Bailey and Sick Week kind of got it started. I know the Power Tour was there, but Bailey's made drag and drive huge throughout the country. I mean,
he has, and we really enjoy those sick events, and I'm not taking anything away from those sick events because they are a blast, but most of those big sick events, if you're not a million subs on social media or a 6-second car, you ain't getting into the racing side of those things, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The ones that I've tried getting into, I tried getting into Sick Week, Six Smokies. They were sold out in 27 seconds for the racer spots.
Holy cow!
And then Sick Week was sold out in 3 seconds. So they're like virtually impossible to even try to.
See, my thing after watching your guys' video from when you guys actually went down to Sick Week, I mean, yeah, you guys had your issues for the first time and shit, but just doing the Sick Ward side of that looks more fun. Fuck the racing. Yeah, you get to see all the, you get to see Alex Taylor and all these different people, but you get the golden opportunity though to do the cruise with these people. Yeah, it'd been cool to go down the track with, say, hey, I went down the. But the shit you got to see during that Sick Week, just from what you showed in places, you can't beat that. That, like you said earlier, that's a once in a lifetime experience that some people may never ever get to do again, or even get a chance to do. And you're doing that.
Absolutely, and I mean the same goes for the Drop the Hammer one that we did the end of last May. Carl Stansel does such a great job at that as far as picking the route and finding the checkpoints to stop at. We stopped at like mom and pop ice cream joints. We stopped at mom and pop restaurants. We stopped at a Harley Davidson dealership. There was a war memorial that we stopped at for one of them. I mean,
that would have been that'd been some sick shit to see, dude.
Yeah, there were some really cool checkpoints, even though it was only a 3-day trip. There's some really cool checkpoints, and it was kind of nice for that one because the tracks weren't real far away from each other. So you were
Right.
making the cruise, including staying at the checkpoints and kind of checking the checkpoints out a little bit. We was still only maybe 3 hours a day driving.
That's
So we
not
was
bad, man. To do what you're
nah,
doing.
we was getting dinner and in the hotel parking lot having a party by 7
Yeah.
each night. So
Yeah, we know about that, Jason. That's kind of shitty on that ordeal. Yeah, Billy got right in with a whole new car and never done one, and he's in.
yeah,
Yeah, we that one. Yeah, the sad part is I'm gonna be honest. Support the old man, even though some of the shit I don't agree with. But I like Bill, and that's just for me personally meeting him at the track and what his envision on stuff is. I'm getting tired of the drama side of the other. But Tommy and Allison, dude, they're killing it.
yeah. Tommy and
They,
Allison's doing good.
but yeah,
I,
I love Billy to death, man. From the time I've known him from out here, pacemakers drive. You know, they're both driving juniors and shit and down at trails.
yep,
It's just
yep. You
I,
can't take anything away from them. They've
they
all
put it
put the work
on.
in.
Yep, but yeah, I mean they've all succeeded and they're still succeeding, and I'm proud of them because how many people can we say from Ohio's done what that family's done? You know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep. They're doing good for themselves. That's for sure. That's for sure.
But yeah, I like the Dragon Drives, and it's the more every year that I watch Sick Week and see your stuff now that you're involved in it, it's like, dude, family vacation right there to go have something similar or do something. Just go have a
Yeah,
good time and enjoy yourself.
yeah. It was pretty awesome to drop the hammer this past year to have 3 generations of us on that trip. So that was definitely a special one for us. And then plus, that old 64 doesn't see 300 miles in 6 months. And she did it just fine. She did 300 miles in 3 days. So um, it was definitely fun. And, the looks and getting the pictures and stuff like that. It's a totally different experience. But going back to that sick ward deal, if anybody was ever interested in getting into a dragon drive and didn't care about the racing side of it, all of these sick events have the sick ward, and in the sick ward, essentially, you do everything except for make hits down the track. So you can sign up for the sick ward. It's $150 per event, and that'll get you into the track at each one of them. But if you pay an extra $100, then you get in what they call the sick spit and shine, which essentially is a car show that they put on inside the track. So regular sick warders can follow everybody around, but they still have to park out in spectator parking. If you get this sick spit and shine, you actually get to park inside the pits of the track,
Oh, dude, I
which
didn't
is
know
also
that
really
part.
nice.
I just
Yeah,
normally you see just about sick ward and stuff, and I never really went in detail. I didn't know you could do. They
yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't know they
You
had
can do
that.
the
Dude,
car
that's
show.
awesome. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
man,
so
that's cool as
that
fuck.
and that's what we've done we did that for Sick Week and for Six Smokies, and then Jason did it for Six Smokies. And also Drop the Hammer does the same thing. It's called Hammer Cruisers, and it's a little bit cheaper to go and do
Hmm.
that. I think it was either 100 or 125 bucks, something like that, to do just the Hammer Cruise instead of
Nice.
the Drop the Hammer part of it. So anybody that's interested in and kind of coming along just to see what it's like and see if your car will make that trip, there's always cheaper options.
That's nice to see that out there now. I mean,
Very much
because
so.
because
Yeah,
the Hot Rod Power Tour they never offered that option. You were either in and racing or you were a spectator. It wasn't. That's the nice thing about these ordeals now that you get to do this stuff and still have the same excitement without the racing aspect. You get to enjoy cruising, go to watch racing, hit the road, travel with these, a lot of these big, especially during sick week. Man, you guys, like I said, you guys were traveling with heavy hitters during sick
oh
week
yeah,
that
yeah,
made their names in drag and drive and shit, dude. So I mean,
yep,
that's
yep,
memories in itself there alone.
yep. And well, like Six Smokies, Mike Finnegan, one of the
Yeah.
most down to earth kind of guys, and is right there to help you. Like, you guys have been best friends for 20 years.
Nice.
If you're having problems, it's, hey, if you need anything out of my trailer, let me know. And that's the common goal for these dragon drivers is everybody wants to see everybody complete the week. That's everybody's number one goal. So when we were having our engine issues down there in Florida, um, we met up with Dynamite Performance, and Richard and his wife and his son and daughter-in-law were all at the gas station that we ended up at when we were trying to work on this thing. And those people stayed there for 6 hours with us trying to get that truck back on the road, and I'd never met them one day in my life. And now, I mean, we ran with them at Six Smokies. We put some stuff out on social media to help get a drive shaft fixed for them, and I mean, Richard tunes Amber's car, so it's people like that that you just end up building lifelong friendships with, and it's a really cool situation.
And just because you got a big cube motors and old school setup, you still can cruise them when you think you can't.
Just like Jason's Nova, 500 plus cubic inch big block and big old fat tires under the back of it, and he put that thing on the freeway and put 932 miles on it for Six Smokies.
Hell yeah, man! That old school still out there repping. That's what we like to see.
Yep,
Hell yeah.
we had a blast with that, and we're actually thinking about doing another trip down to Tennessee. I don't know that a Six Smokies will ever end up coming back. I think that was just going to be a one-off deal. But I think I'm going to put on a 3-day cruise next year, probably a cruise for a cure for next year. And instead of doing it in Ohio, we're going to leave. We're going to make it a 3-day trip. We're going to leave out of Ohio on Friday morning, drive down to the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area, get down there Friday evening, do a big dinner somewhere with everybody that is involved with it. And then spend Saturday doing like Cades Cove, Tail of the Dragon, a couple of those different windy kind of roads. We'll spend all day Saturday doing that, and then Sunday do the cruise back to Ohio.
Fucking that Tail of the Dragon would be badass to do something like that down there, especially with some hot rods and shit, man. That'd be cool as hell.
That was actually part of Six Smokies. We were supposed to do that. Now, they gave us 3 different options. If we didn't want to do Tail of the Dragon, there was another option for us to do. And unfortunately, Jason was having some brake issues with his. They were overheating and it was going to the floor. And none of us wanted to chance tearing up that beautiful car for any reason. So
you don't need to do that.
We opted out of the Tail of the Dragon for that trip just because we just didn't want to chance it. Could it have probably made it through it? Yeah, but we weren't going to chance it. It just wasn't worth it.
Right.
But
yeah, Jason just said never thought I could do it, and I'm glad Cory talked me into it, and it was a wild ride.
He's hooked now. I told him.
See, Jason, Cory was right. You can admit it now right here on the show. Cory was right that you were going to enjoy yourself.
I told him, Bud, I said, once you do one of these, you're going to get hooked. I know Hunter's that way.
Yeah.
Good.
Hunter's already hooked on them. He loves them. So,
I said, I'm hooked on them, and I've just been a spectator side of them. And then seeing everything through you guys, I want to do it now just for the experience besides the spectator side.
Yeah. And like I said, I would say now we haven't raced in one yet, but I would say just the cruising along with everybody and getting to meet all the new people and see all the new sites is just as fun as making hits down a track during the event. But I guess it's kind of one of them things now. Neither one of our Blazers are going to be ripping fast. We build them to drive them long distances on the street. So, like, my Pro Street truck's going to have a 308 rear gear in it with a 31-inch tall tire on the back. So, yeah, it should be able to run 300 mile an hour in a straight stretch, but it's not going to be very quick in an 8th mile pass. However, I think the challenge that I want to get up to now, because we've already done the cruises on 3 of them, is now I want to test our abilities to be able to make sure that they can race and still drive on the street during these. So it's just a personal goal of mine. I'm not out to set any lane speed records or even compete in any of the classes, but I want to go push it just a little bit more on one of these trips And Jason and I had actually talked about this. I mean, I put a quarter of a quart of oil in Amber's Blazer and 932 miles, and that's the only thing we did to that thing on Six Smokies. And
Damn.
after the adventure that we went through on Sick Week with trying to
Yeah.
find out why the motor wasn't running, Six Smokies was kind of boring when it came to working on the car.
Because you didn't have to do shit. You
Yeah,
just got to
didn't have to
enjoy,
do anything.
get in and go and enjoy yourself. And it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like I feel like I
Pinch
should
me,
be working
pinch
on
me.
something right now.
It's like, pinch me.
Yeah.
We're not on the side of the road. It's like, hold on a minute, guys.
Right. That's like when Jason was having problems with his cooling fan relay, I was trying to jump in and help him work just because I felt like I needed to be doing something, you know. But yeah, I think it's a personal goal for us just to try to push him just a little bit more and kind of see how it works out. But yeah, we definitely look forward to them. We've got our 2-day butter churn cruise up to Amish country. We've got the Cruise for the Cure 2026 this year. And then directly after that, which I just found out about, is the Turn and Burn up at Norwalk, which is
Really?
kind of a different dig on Dragon Drive. All the racing is done at the track at Norwalk, but
Mhm.
each day you go on a couple 100-mile cruise in different areas and ultimately end up back at Norwalk to race.
Ooh, that'd
So,
be fucking badass.
we're kind of tossing around the idea of maybe doing that one.
Yeah.
I know one of the checkpoints is Mansfield Reformatory one day, and then one of the checkpoints is Mickey Thompson headquarters. They're doing a big luncheon for everybody that's involved with the Dragon Drive. So
Nice.
something we may look into there. That one's the second weekend of May. And then the end of May, we do Drop the Hammer up in Michigan. And then the end of June, we do the Buckeye Skiffs. And then in July, we do a 1-day event for Drop the Hammer. It's called, I want to say it's called Judgment Day.
Nice.
Okay.
We're doing a 1-day event up there. And then the second weekend of September, we'll be in North Carolina for a 3-day event with Drop the Hammer. And then we'll have our Hocking Hills cruise in October.
Nice.
So looking forward to putting a lot of miles on these hot rods this year.
Hell yeah.
So, Hunter, this is a question for you. Besides getting your truck up and going, is there any personal goals you got set for once you get your truck done, buddy?
Not really. I have another project in mind, but that's it.
Nice.
We should probably concentrate on getting him a daily driver going at some point in time. We're kind of doing this ass backwards.
I was gonna say getting the toy done first before the daily driver here.
That'll come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
sure.
doing this ass backwards, but yeah, we'll get this one project done. He's got a pretty cool story about this truck on how we obtained it, and the original owner actually still keeps up with us on YouTube and
Oh yeah,
Facebook and
that's
stuff.
awesome.
So we need to get her going. His cousin Drew's going to come over and show him how to paint the thing, and it's going to still take a little bit of time, but I think if we start hitting on her good, we could probably have her done by fall.
Be awesome.
Which he's still not able to drive until spring of next year. So even with his temps, because he just turned 14 in October, so he's still got a little bit of time to drive. But
Yep.
if we can get her done by October, then I'll leave mine parked for the Hocking Hills cruise, and we'll take his. He can ride shotgun with me.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome to see. So now that we're not on the subject, I want your opinion, since you've been an average racer and everything else. What do you think about this whole IHRA ordeal? You think that's going to be very helpful for everybody in the racing community?
100%. 100%. They just need to give the guy a chance. He's
Yeah.
put hundreds of millions of dollars into this situation, buying up abandoned tracks, not just good tracks. He's going and revitalizing some of these tracks. Like Memphis was destroyed. I didn't think that was ever going to come back.
Yeah, that one. Well, that, and then I guess they're From what I was reading online, I guess he went in and bought Atlanta too.
It's a good possibility. I'm not really sure on that one. I haven't seen that one yet.
I wish I wish he'd come out here and fucking kick Nelson in the dick and buy a pacemaker so we can fucking save that track. It ain't
He
gonna
won't.
happen, but I know it's
Nah,
wishful
he won't.
thinking.
He won't. He won't do that. And I know he was also talked to about purchasing Marion County, but
There's
those
nothing up there but the track.
there's yeah, but he don't care about that. The biggest thing is he really doesn't want to buy anything that's under 100 acres. And I guess Triple F has sold off some of the property up there back to farmers. So, so yeah, he bowed out. He bowed out of buying that. But yeah, I think it's great. I mean, the guy's paying out huge payout money. He's revitalizing these tracks, and I think it's going to be a good thing. I think you're going to end up seeing a lot of sportsman racers, not necessarily the pro racers, but I would say you're going to see a lot of sportsman racers start ducking out on NHRA and moving over to IHRA.
Well, I mean, I noticed when I was helping Drew out here at Pacemakers, with it being an IRHRA. Just from what I seen out there was more people coming around getting involved with the IRHA side
Yeah,
since it came that way. And then, of course, you're seeing on Facebook at their finals and the
yeah,
draws for this stuff is amazing. It's finally coming back to what you and me grew up on, where it was packed houses with our grassroots racers and shit on the bracket side.
right,
Yeah,
right.
it's neat to see this.
And that's the one thing that Daryl really doesn't care about is the money. He wants to see the sport grow.
Well, if
Um,
he cared about the money, he wouldn't have donated $10 million to St. Jude too. So, I mean, if he cared about the money, that wouldn't have been one of the things that I
there's
still say, like people said in the comments on that post. I agree with him. It's here at NHRA. Here's a big fuck you. I'll never see
yeah,
you guys doing this shit like I'm doing right here. So I mean that says a bunch about him alone, let alone doing like you said, buying these tracks and shit. That right there
right,
speaks volumes in my eyes.
right,
Yeah.
100%, 100%. And Daryl's a businessman, super nice guy, very humble person. Um, but he's a businessman, and that's how all these tracks are being ran as a business. It's not going to be a weekend playground for people just to come and run their stuff. I mean, it's a business for him. So, I think the money is there. I think the backing is there, whether it's his money or, um, backing from somebody else, which I know he's got a couple other people that have offered to help out. Um, I think it's going to be a good thing. The NHRA's kind of stepped on their dicks here over the last 15 or 20 years because they just don't care about sportsman racers anymore. It's all about the almighty dollar, and
Yep.
IHRA is kind of taking the different route in that, and they're pulling more stuff for the sportsman racer than anything ever, anything in history ever has. So I
Well,
think
I
that's
mean,
going to draw a lot more people out.
and just like Jason just said, he treats his racers with respect.
100%.
100% on it. Yeah, I agree there too. Well, and I mean,
Yeah.
hell, even on the pro side, dude, NHR ain't paying out what he's paying out to win at each
Yeah,
race. That pro side is insane for first place payouts. I was like,
yeah.
holy shit.
And pro mod, yeah, pro
Yeah.
mod's going to be a big class for IHRA.
Oh yeah. That's huge.
So
Well, and then what also I noticed too, PDRA and IHRA are kind of working together on their race schedules too, where it's not going to contradict each other for those pro mod races and stuff, which is
yep.
cool as hell. So it opens the door even more for that class. So,
Which IHRA already bought WDRA.
yep, I seen that.
Yeah, and Daryl bought out IHRA Australia too.
Did he really? I didn't see that part. I knew about the WDRA. He got them and stuff, but yeah, I didn't know he got Australia too. Hell yeah, man! Talk
Yep.
about expanding your horizon. Well, not
Yeah.
only that, besides drag racing, hell, he's got the powerboat, series
They've got
now.
IHRA pulling trucks and tractors now.
Yeah, the truck and tractor pulling series that he went in with NTPA and the Pro Pulling League on, dude, that is fucking amazing for that
Yep.
because I like truck and tractor pulling too, and to see
And
that's
and they got
amazing.
roundy pounders. He's been buying roundy pounder tracks too.
I want to see how that plays out. I
It'll be
honestly do.
interesting.
Nice.
That one there, I would. That one I'm kind of want to see because NASCAR is like NHRA. They've kind of stepped on their dicks, like you said,
Yeah.
with the way they are anymore. They got to remember the other thing besides with Daryl, it's not only the racers he's looking at, it's the asses that are getting put in the seats. He's also listening to fans what they want at these events and
Yep.
shit, and he's giving it to us.
For free too.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
Free
like
free
damn,
free
dude.
live feeds on YouTube, and yeah, I
Yeah,
mean that's stand up. And I don't know if you've been to any of the events yet, but you know where most tracks will play music during downtime over the
yep.
loudspeakers. He hires bands to come and play live and put on concerts in downtime.
No
nice.
kidding.
Yeah, he sets
Hell
up a
yeah, dude.
stage,
Nice.
professional sound equipment, everything. Yeah, he has bands come to all the
I
events.
I definitely need to make it down. I want to make it to 42 at least once this year. I still have not been to that track since it's been rebuilt the way it is.
42's a nice track. I'm hoping they put a. I know they went through some huge problems when they acquired that track, but I think it's all panned out now. So
Right.
um, I look forward to seeing what kind of updates he ends up doing to that track, like water and
Good.
uh, concession stand and stuff like that. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see what he does there because that's a really nice facility. We really enjoyed racing up there.
Yeah, that and I want to. I mean, I've seen pictures. I didn't get a chance to go down since the acquire. I want to see the revamped side of trails too. I mean, that was besides pacemakers. That was and Norwalk being NHRA. Yeah, I love Norwalk, but trails was always the place I always went. You know,
Yep,
to watch you
trails.
guys race if you
He
weren't
put
racing at pacemakers. So
he put a lot of money into trails, that's for sure. Paving the return road
yeah,
and painting the building, and I'm actually doing a bunch of washing for them in the spring.
hell yeah, man,
Um,
that's awesome.
Going through and washing all their bleachers and wash the building, all that stuff. So they're
Nice.
definitely putting the money into it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward from here on out what the future holds because the way it's going so far, the way 2025 ended,
Hmm.
it's only going to get bigger and better for him. The
Oh yeah,
IRA is going to
absolutely.
Yeah.
get huge.
Yep, and I hope nothing but the best for him. I'm glad that Larry Morgan's involved with it. I think he's a big asset because he is Daryl's thinking brain when it comes to the racing side of stuff. Because Daryl hadn't been involved in it.
Well,
Larry's his right hand man. So um,
no
I
better
enjoyed,
person to have do that.
yeah, I enjoyed talking to them quite a bit. So I
Yeah.
look forward to big things out of the IHRA in the next couple of years. It'll be
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
interesting what happens with them.
Yep, I agree. I'm excited, especially like I said, it's given all of us little guys the big stage, really, that we
Yep,
weren't
Yeah.
getting. We're
yep,
getting the big stage now because of him, and
yep,
it's I'm grateful for it. Take your the shit he's got planned. I've seen on the schedule. They're talking to trails and stuff, and some of the stuff already for 42 schedule. Their
right,
Wednesday night stuff going on for street cars and shit.
yep,
I mean, he is thinking about. They are thinking about us. So I mean, that makes it nice.
yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it should be a good year for racing. Well, now as long as weather cooperates, we'll be fine.
That's Ohio's biggest bitch is we always had to fight with Mother Nature to race.
Doesn't matter with street cars, bud.
That's all right. It's all
Doesn't,
good. Drag and drive and drag racing in Ohio, on especially IHRA side, I think it's going to be bigger and badder from here on out.
yep,
Wise, um, it's only gonna keep growing. Just like on the rough truck side, dirt track racing's getting big. I can't wait to see what they do up there in Mansfield. I'm pretty pumped to go catch a couple events up there this year. And his plans, doing
yeah,
drift tracks, got a couple motocross races going on up there. Some,
yeah. We've
but
we've
yeah,
been talking about going to Hilltop for a couple years now, and we still ain't made it up
Nice.
there yet. So I think we're going to try to do that this year.
you will be impressed. I went one time this year, and the revamping they have done with that place compared to the past
Yeah,
is night and day difference, man. For a
nice.
small small hometown track, small people size.
Yeah.
This place is the mini Muskingum County Speedway or Wayne County. I mean, the money that they've sunk into this and they're bringing the racers in. It's amazing for a Friday night.
Right. Right. We recently found another Friday night spot to go and hit. That's 15 minutes from the house here. Jugger Run, where they
Yep,
run go
go-kart
karts at.
racing.
Man,
Oh
that's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need to make it. I've drove by there a few times, going out to a buddy's farm and stuff to hang out and shit with him. And they've been racing, and hell, they had them all lined down the fucking road and
Yep.
everything. People there for that. I want to take the family, check that stuff out too this year. So that's
We had a
another.
good time. We just backed the truck right up against turn 4 and sat in the bed of the pickup truck all
Oh,
night
yeah.
long and watched them
Yeah.
for
Yep.
$5 a person for spectating. That was perfect.
Yeah,
That sounds like just a good classic experience.
oh,
Yeah.
that place is packed, Johnny. It is. It is packed. It is amazing to see. And the thing is, it's a family that I went to school with. The one that actually runs it was graduated like 2 or 3 years ahead of me. That came up with this idea for it, and he's ran with it, and it's like grown huge.
And you see everything from 4-year-old to a 70-year-old racing there.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah.
That's one of those things I want to see, but nothing but succeed from it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's the stuff we want to keep around.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Alrighty, Corey. I appreciate you guys coming up. You want to shout out your sponsors for you
Yeah,
guys and everything
we'll go
else?
we'll go through the sponsors again. We got Jack's Wax Detailing Products, Columbus, Ohio. We've got Hot Shot Secret out of Belleville, Ohio. We've got Aces EFI, Chattanooga, Tennessee. We've got Squeaks Bar and Grill, Pickerington, Ohio. Is there anybody else I'm forgetting?
Yeah, your
I think
wallet
that's it.
and your
If it-
wallet.
and We Broke Garage and Butcher's Mobile Pressure Washing's wallet. We will have some new merch up. Go over to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you would. Follow us on Facebook or TikTok. And we do have a store out. Currently only running Hunter's Special Edition Tomcat shirts until the 1st of February. After that, our full merch line will be up on there. We got t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, crew neck sweatshirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, engraved cups, stickers, keychains, shot glasses. We have all kinds of stuff that we're going to be putting on there. So it is webrokegarage.store. You can go on there and it ships the order directly to us. Now we do make everything in-house. So when you order it, we are not Amazon. It will not be on your doorstep the next day. You got to give us 7 to 10 business days to get it to you. But we appreciate the support. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, I've been since you started your journey, man, and we've become friends, dude. I've backed you and your family 100%, man, and I'm gonna continue doing that and getting you guys out there more as much as I can and everything else. But
We
I will.
appreciate it, man. We always have a good time when we get on here.
Oh yeah, it's always a blast having you guys, especially now. Finally, get Hunter to actually talk was the nice
Yep.
thing compared to last time.
Oh, yeah.
He's not so shy in front of the camera much anymore.
Nope, it's nice to
Nah.
see that. So I wish you guys the best this year. I'm gonna try to get with you. I'll message you and stuff so I get over to the shop so we can talk some business and things on a few things I want to run by you.
Absolutely.
All righty, guys. I
Absolutely.
appreciate
Yep.
you.
Get a hold of me. It was nice
Guys.
talking to you guys.
Corey, I just
Corey,
followed you guys on Instagram.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you greatly.
Very welcome.
thank you guys for in the chatterbox and everything else for being in here and stuff. This Corey and Hunter from We Broke Garage. Once again, thank you guys. I'll catch you guys later on. Let's wrap this up here.
Good to see everybody.
Thank you, Johnny, again for, of course, being a co-host and everything else.
Oh.
And I appreciate everybody for this special Sunday night. I figured hit Corey up. He hit me up and stuff. We're good buddies and everything. And wanted to do a special since, especially with Hunter, with school, everything else going on. Great kid, being raised right and everything else. That family's a good family and stuff. Love sharing the involvement of the young. This is where like I said, the youth, man, he's prime example of following in the footsteps and enjoying stuff, with the family and
potential ahead of
everything
him.
else. Oh yeah. And tomorrow night, we're back here at 8 o'clock. I got Tyler Mead coming on talking about rough trucks and his motorsports history and everything else. So you guys are getting a double dose of us on Speedway Stories this week. Like I said, once again, thank you all. I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you guys for the questions and everything else. Like I said, we're making 2026 our bitch, and so far it's living up to it. Here's the many more. You guys have a great evening. Have a great week. Let's kick its ass wherever you're at watching and stuff. Keep your head up. As one of my favorite YouTubers say, always follow your dream, never give up. And I'm starting to live by that motto. That's why I'm here sharing my stuff with you guys. Catch you on the next one. See you guys tomorrow night. Bye.
Peace and love, y'all.